Yeah, that was close enough. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Probably Wrong podcast. Remember to go over to patreon.com/probablywrongpod, and you get an extra episode every other week. We also have all of our old episodes, 150 episodes of the Triple F podcast are over there.
400 episodes.
Oh, there's 400 episodes over there. And then also underneath this in the bio, there is a link for our email list. If you sign up, you get a free sticker, and you get alerted when we come and do stand-up in your town. That's the only time that we will ever send you an email. So go and check all that stuff out. It's in the bio. And now we are
here.
Live. We're live.
With Michael Ridley.
Hey.
Ridley Radio.
Dude,
What's
Ridley
good,
Radio, dude.
Dude, what's your guys' podcast called again?
Probably wrong.
Probably Wrong and Radio Ridley collab.
Dude, this is what the haters hate to see it.
Probably wrong.
They didn't think we could do it, but we fucking did it.
Don't you slip that one in right away.
No, that's a good one.
Probably wrong.
Good.
That was great.
Probably wrong.
It's we're literally probably wrong right now. I'm Whittaway here with Michael Ridley.
Yeah.
Whittaway Radio.
Sorry, I just woke up. I've been traveling.
You've been yeah. Oh yeah, you were in New York.
Sucks. It's a dump.
Is it bad?
Have you ever been?
You were with the Kill Tony crew?
I went to go see it.
How was it?
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, you know, like when you're playing Madden and you have the option to make the crowd roar.
Yeah.
The screen is like shaking,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I was like sitting floor and like it was doing that, and I was like,
That's
"Oh,
crazy,
shit,
bro.
dude, this is crazy."
But
So
New York's a real shithole.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going there in a couple weeks.
Have you ever been?
Never.
Okay, so like I don't know what it is. I think like New York must have rebranded because people were like generally kind of sweet. People were sweet. They were nice.
I think the whole like New Yorkers are fucking assholes is like kind of a thing that they created so that people don't come there.
New Yorkers love, like, we're tough. We're
Yeah.
tough here. It's like none of you could do anything outside of a city. You couldn't live outside of a city.
That's true. Like if you couldn't get a loaf of bread 100 feet from your house, you'd freak out.
You would die.
That's how I feel. I just think that New York is such a populated place that people just want to act like they're all tough and like mean so that people don't come there. But I think once you're actually there, they're probably not that.
Yeah,
mean.
we're from New York. We're pretty tough. Also, there's a bunch of traffic. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it.
Exactly.
We're from the traffic is probably being caused by a 6 Pride Parade at a month, but we're tough guys here. Yeah, we're tough. The pandemic really hurt us. It really hasn't been the same since the pandemic.
It hasn't been the same.
I fucking saw the 9/11 memorial, like where the towers used to be. And I'm going to tell you right now, buddy, not a good time.
Yeah,
it was
really?
horrible,
Is there
dude.
energy there?
I bent the corner. I saw the holes where the North Tower used to be, and I immediately like did that like imagine like the VHS like and then I see the tower and I see the people falling and then just a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
I did like the dissociation of like holy fuck.
Yeah,
and then oh damn, there's just a hole there now. There's like the hustle and bustle of 3,000 people, you know, they all had their individual stories and shit, and now I'm just like on 50 milligrams of edibles at the
Yeah, tripping
tower.
out. Yeah.
Dude,
Yo.
that sounds like a terrible place to be edible high.
Oh yeah,
The 9/11.
It's crazy, dude.
Yo, you guys want to do shrooms and go visit the fucking Auschwitz?
Yeah. Dude, yesterday I was with a bunch of people and I told them I was going to New York, and Hassan Ahmad was like, "You've got to go to the 9/11 memorial."
You know what's funny? That's who I was with.
Really?
Yeah,
He
I
was
with
like, "It's
Hassan.
very moving. It's like you want to see it."
Dude.
I'm like, "Okay."
It was so funny. After we saw it and everything, and I had like a somber moment with Hassan, and I kind of like took a deep breath and was like, "Yeah, man. You think those jokes you make are funny? Like, you think any of... All right, you got big balls. Making
All right,
jokes like
man,
that,
whatever.
dude. All right, dude. Like, I became a New Yorker the moment I went there. I'm like, oh, so you think it's funny to make fun of 9/11, huh?
It is kind of funny. Like, it is kind of funny.
It like in the sense of how long it's been. I knew it was funny. I know it's a joke to like Gen Z and shit because like I watched my nephew one time and he had a preloaded Fortnite map where it was just 2 tall towers and a biplane. And I was like, hey, what are you doing, dude? Hey, buddy, what are you doing? You know, when you're an uncle and you're like, yo, what the fuck?
It is crazy because it's
You got
like
Mark Wahlberg that controller out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was there.
if I was there, I would have taken the control out of his fucking hand.
You want to fucking talk about that?
You're not
It's
crashing
fucking
planes on my Fortnite.
Yeah.
Also, I would
weird.
have stopped the Boston bombing too. and
Yeah.
made a
I
whole
would have
fucking
stopped the
movie about
Fortnite. I
it,
would have
kid.
got the Vic Royale, and I would have done the gritty.
I would have fucking.
Mark
You're
Wahlberg.
lucky you didn't run into
You
Mark
know,
Wahlberg.
you
when
know
were
what's
there,
crazy
dude.
is Mark Wahlberg has definitely hit the gritty before.
Dude,
Yeah, for sure.
After he blessed
In
up
one of
that
his
church
sweatsuits,
too. Yeah.
after he blessed somebody
After he
up,
prayed up,
he just prayed up that church in his sweatsuit and just hit the gritty down the steps.
it's like, is this cool for a 55-year-old kid to do?
How old is he? How old?
I
is
bet he's
Mark
50. I
Wahlberg?
bet he's 51.
Yeah,
I don't know. Let's pull it up.
Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, 53.
50.
How do you
Wow.
feel about Mark Wahlberg? Let's say you saw him
How
on
do
the
you
beach
feel about?
in 1986.
Yeah,
Mark Wahlberg. I don't know. Transformers. He was in Transformers, wasn't he?
was he?
Yeah.
I thought
yeah,
that was
he
Shia
in- he
LaBeouf.
was- Yeah, he was after Shia. They gave us the Wahlberg arc, and then they gave us, I don't know afterwards, but I don't
the
know,
one
dude. Mark
fighting you.
Wahlberg rules.
I'm the one fighting you,
all right.
not you, not you, and
What's
not
that
you.
movie where he has like a black brother?
Ted.
Four brothers.
Four brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're
that
all-
one.
He's got
Okay.
two black brothers.
Wait,
Actually,
he's got
Yeah.
two, and then when the guy gets shot in front of him,
The kid gets
Yeah,
shot.
when I was
the
locked
young
up,
one.
when I was locked up in jail, all the dudes in jail just, hey, put on Four Brothers, CO. They just when I was locked up, bro, we watched I was in jail for a month. We watched Four Brothers 3 times. I was like,
the
yeah,
fuck were you in jail for a month for?
weed.
Damn, that's
In
crazy.
Virginia, it was like super illegal. I got caught in like 2013. My apartment got
Oh
raided,
yeah.
and in 2016,
And your sentence
They-
was going
they
to the
legalized
movies
it.
with black guys.
yeah, I sentenced
Your
you to
sentence
30
is
days.
not being able to hear the movie.
yeah.
you'll never know what actually happened.
I sentenced you 30 days in jail with that guy you used to wash dishes at Cracker Barrel with. That was bad. I knew I was fucking up because, like, when I went to jail, I, like, recognized people. I'm like, yo, Devion. Devion, bro. We were at the barrel, bro. We go way back, dude. But, yeah, dude.
That's so funny.
That's, like, my only thing I can pull on fucking Mark Wahlberg is that we watched, they just loved Four Brothers, bro. They fucking loved that movie.
I really like the scene where Andre 3000 stabs a guy in the kitchen.
Oh, Andre.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
one of the
Andre 3
brothers.
Stacks
Yeah,
is in
yeah,
it,
it's-
dude.
Who's the other black brother? It's
Tyrese.
Tyrese.
He has sex with Sofia Vergara on top of a dryer.
Yeah, dude. I remember,
Incredible.
and they turn it on. I remember trying that trick because of that movie. It
They
doesn't
turn
really
it
make
on.
it doesn't really make an impact when it's me doing it.
Wasn't it?
I just kind of
I
was
thought about
I
it,
was
but there's no way
inconveniently-
I could stand on the floor
It
and
was-
have sex with a girl on a dryer.
That's
I'm
what-
not tall
no,
enough.
Dude, I stood on a pile of laundry to do it. And she was rocking. And I was
My man's fucking, but all the thrust is coming from his big toes.
yeah, dude. I was very dexterous at that point. Yeah, I was using them as like a claw. I was
Yeah,
anchored in.
you're doing this with every pump.
Yeah,
with
dude,
your
I was
toes.
like, yeah. I was like, "You like that?" She's like, "I guess."
Yeah.
We'd have to both be on the dryer.
Yeah, you
I
have
couldn't
to-
do it from the floor.
Dude, you guys both up on top of the dryer would be crazy.
You just
We would
the
dent it,
structure
for
can't the
sure.
structure
Yeah.
can't hold people sitting on it.
Dude, that's crazy.
That's
Think
the
of-
first time I ever did anal.
on a
It's on a-
dryer? For real? Whoa.
That way you could put your clothes right in the wash.
Yeah.
Because there's no way
That's-
she was prepped for that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Shout out to the troops, bro.
What?
I don't know.
Who?
The troops, dude.
Why?
Because I fucking
For that?
Yeah, for supporting us,
For freedom.
for freedom.
Fucking a girl in the ass is freedom.
Freedom, dude. What else is more
They
American?
make
dude?
the same sound as an eagle when you put it in, right?
Yeah, bald eagle.
Every time you do anal, an American's born.
Hell
All
yeah,
right, I'm just
brother.
gonna move on from that one then.
Yeah.
I was trying to help you.
Hell
yeah, brother.
Time him out.
Yeah.
Talk about
yeah,
man,
seriously.
I'm
man.
out.
Yeah, we do this thing on the pod. Well, we've actually never done it, but we keep talking about it.
We've done it a couple of times.
If you say something that's wrong, you get timed out for 30 seconds from your mic. If you say something that's objectively wrong and there's a unanimous vote against you, which actually works in your favor as a guest because it has to be all three of us that vote. Because 2 versus 2 would still not be unanimous. So it probably won't happen, but
Just be aware.
Just be aware that you are.
Oh, so if I bomb, I get a 30-second timeout.
No, because technically if you bomb but you're saying something correct, it's not really that we could cut your mic, but we might. We don't want to get power hungry with it and just like you say a bad joke and we go cut his mic.
I do.
Jeff does, obviously, but
I don't want a bomb mic. That
No,
puts
we
too
don't
much
want-
Bomb
pressure.
mic is funny though. Cause
Bomb
Bomb
mic
mic is
is
bomb
funny.
mic is funny
That's
'cause
rough.
you just have to sit in it.
That's
Yeah.
rough. A bomb mic is rough.
New rule, bomb mic as well.
Fuck.
New rule, bomb mic as well.
I'm not.
You
a
know
fan of
what's
the
really
bomb
funny
mic.
though, because he does the most quips and little like corny one-liners that he knows are corny. It's gonna affect him the
Yeah,
most.
it will
No,
affect
no,
you
no.
the most. You're gonna get hit with the bomb mic the
No, I
most.
won't, dude.
You do take the most risks, which is why I like you. But
Comedy's
Ja-
all about risk.
Yeah, comedy is about.
It's all about risk and being truthful.
It's crazy that you were in jail. You forget that people went to jail for weed,
Yeah.
like
And-
for a month.
Yeah, now and like I understand why old people like still want it to stay difficult because I'm like, you kids with your fucking vape pens and you can just get zooted at any moment.
Dude.
Meanwhile, we were like in the fucking gutters, dude. We were in the gutter,
Yeah.
bro. We were on all fours with an apple or like a Gatorade.
you're like the
bottle with
person who
socket.
paid back their student loans. Now
Yeah,
you're like, I had to
dude.
pay him back.
Yeah, that's exactly
You have to
what
pay
it
him
is.
exactly
back.
how I feel.
Yeah, dude. Because I
Well-
used to I quit doing drugs in 2016, and before that, I was like all this shit. But I was like selling weed and stuff, and it was this big thing. Like I remember if I would ever like go to the bar, we had to leave, and sometimes we even went home because it wasn't worth even having it on us to go smoke. And now people go to the patio of the bar and smoke there here in Texas, where it's not even technically legal.
This
And it's like,
deep,
damn,
dude.
y'all don't know how easy you have it. It's
Right.
bullshit.
Right,
we used
right,
to
right.
drive for weed.
Yeah.
I've
Weed
driv-
wasn't
yeah.
like if it wasn't readily available, like if your normal guy didn't have it, it was like, oh, we got to go out to the farms.
Yeah, you're
and
at
get
you're
it.
in a Big Lots parking lot for 2.5 hours trying to
Oh,
convince
yeah.
everyone who's walking by you're not buying weed.
Yeah,
You just look like some
coordinate-
fucking weed buying motherfuckers in the parking lot.
You had to coordinate lunch breaks.
Yeah.
Like my guy's
you
on
got
lunch break at 12, and then your boss is like, we have a meeting at 12:30, and you're like, no, I gotta.
I got a thing.
I need to take my lunch break exactly at 12.
Yeah,
It's like, why?
why?
Just 12 I'm so hungry. I'm like really fucking hungry.
Just do it at 1. It's like, no, I'm hungry, and I'm about to be hungrier.
We got a vape. We had a vape when it was like not a thing. Like 2010, they had like those volcano vapes. We all chipped in and
Yeah.
bought like a $700 one. And the big thing was like you didn't smell like weed afterwards. So we were stoked. We would just go do it at lunch.
How crazy does that look to get walked in on just 4 dudes huddling around a trash bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Like
all
some
around the
weird
table.
ritual.
It's this
yeah,
big.
Yeah.
Your homie's pushing it while you're like,
Yeah.
He's like pushing the bag
It
for
does make
That's crazy.
there-
That looks like some fucking crack.
There-
Like, crack
It
Yeah.
does look crazy.
like
dude.
level 100 crackhead drug user shit. See, nah, it
There
don't
are
taste
certain
like
That's how
levels
I
of
felt
weed that
about-
looks like hard drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, like burning,
Like
like having
dabs.
like a nail on
Having
a
to
dab.
be like,
I
having to
hated
be
that
like,
shit.
oh, let me light you up.
yeah. These little Elon Musk flamethrowers.
exactly.
Getting it like legit red hot, and then
Yeah.
just like mixing that wax on there. I was like,
That
this
is-
looks like crack.
It looks it looks very, very
Have you
close to smoking.
Have
meth.
you seen Tony Whelan's crack pipe that he smokes out of?
Is
He
it
smokes-
actually a crack
He
pipe?
smokes weed out of a crack pipe.
What, to chill him? He has
Yeah,
like a little
no,
glass.
it's like it's like an act, like it is a crack pipe,
Oh, but just being...
but he just uses it for weed.
That's a
yeah,
weed pipe.
that's
then.
funny as
It's
fuck.
It's
so
a gentrified weed pipe.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
he's got
it
a little.
really is. They
Yeah. He's
Wow, he
Well, we
gentrified
used
the
to-
crack pipe.
Yeah,
What a-
these were supposed to be used for crack in the 80s, but since then we've rebranded it.
Yeah,
It's a rebrand.
They did a rebrand on the crack pipe.
It's like
yeah.
walking by an
Well, so
old...
that's
gentrifying
a
crack
meth
is
pipe.
so
Top
sick.
left, like the rose.
That's what he
That's
has.
for meth.
Oh well, he smokes out of a meth pipe.
Imagine pulling up to the
And he
function
smokes
like,
like
yo, y'all
bud,
trying to...
like-
Yeah, he'll
or
smoke. No,
like
I've
dabs.
seen him do dabs out of it.
That makes sense because the whole thing with meth is you put it in that bowl
You burn the bottom.
and
of
you
it.
Yeah.
burn the bottom of it. It vaporizes it and then you suck it in.
Yeah.
That's how I
so
smoke
it's
DMT.
it really is the exact same. Like dabs are the same thing. You're not putting a direct flame to it. You're heating it up until it vaporizes.
Did you meet God?
Hmm?
Did you meet God when you smoked DMT?
I smoked DMT out of like some kind of like stone one. It was like that, but it had like a stone rock in it, so that you heat the rock and you do the same thing, so that way you don't burn
Oh.
up the DMT.
Huh.
So yeah, DMT was kind of like the most crackheadish shit that I've ever did. It was like a DMT. It was like a Sherlock with a stone in the bowl.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it,
Yeah, I've done DMT, but I never
that
did
wooden
enough.
one right there. That wooden.
I never did enough to
one.
like fully blast off because there's levels to it. That's what
Yeah.
they call it. It's like
Yeah.
blasting off.
I smoked out of a wizard's pipe.
It's really funny. It's really funny to see
Smoked out of
God, and then like come out of it and be holding like
Ye-
Sherlock Holmes pipe.
fucking ye old
Yeah.
ye old
Yeah.
pipe.
I know who did it.
Yeah.
You come out, you solve the murder.
You just come back and you're like, they were Jewish.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. What do you mean they were Jewish? The entities I saw. They were.
I would just like my boys would do it, and then I would take like resin hits off theirs, and then stare at the ceiling and just watch shapes.
Oh yeah.
My
I
brother,
was scared.
I walked in on my brother trying to make DMT.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
At,
crazy
like it was
thing,
like
too.
3 a.m. and he had like a bunch of grass and like bleach. And,
Well,
like, it was all on the
you-
counter. I was like, "What is this?"
I want to say that you can legally buy the like roots that contain DMT.
It's like a starter kit. How you can
online.
get
Amazon.
bread.
and then you have to make it from that you
Isn't
have
it from
to
like grass?
Yeah.
You can
it's
buy
a
the
tree bark.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
can. You
It's
can
like a
buy,
sourdough.
You can
It's-
buy
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. Yeah,
yeah.
it's like you used to get a starter
Every bit
kit.
of DMT you smoke was the same DMT they were smoking 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same,
yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
the same bit of sourdough.
It's it's the sourdough starter. White people enjoy it just the same.
Yeah,
I
every
do.
time.
I do like the idea of gentrifying crack. That's
Yeah.
very funny to me.
Well,
to
it's
just
cocaine.
go under
But
the
Coke
bridge.
was the
yeah.
OG though.
That's true.
Go under that bridge and just like, oh, crack's fine now. I work at a crack dispensary and
A
just
crack
talk to
dispensary's crazy.
all the.
Now we're getting into the idea of legalizing.
Do you have like a
drugs, which I
PM
love.
crack?
Yeah.
I don't like the crack that keeps me up at night.
I want to be able to go to sleep after I smoke crack.
yeah,
I want to be able to smoke it, look out of my windows for an hour or two, and then go to sleep.
Really think the cops are coming at any moment?
Yeah.
Just be like, it's really good. This crack's got a little bit of like a heady.
Just like a white girl missing teeth being like, this one is good. You'll feel this in your feet a lot, which you'll get tired from walking around for hours, but it'll feel good.
Her
yeah.
dread just falls out.
Yeah.
Like,
We
"Oh, yeah, I'm
take
gonna listen
Apple
to this."
Pay. Also, you can suck off Derek.
You can come in. You can do 5 installments of sucking Derek off in the back.
Cuts to Derek. Hey.
You seem
Derek.
chill.
It's like a guy walks in. He's like, "Yeah, I'm looking to rearrange my apartment 4 times." Oh, then you're gonna want to go with the OG Bobby Brown. They have like the crazy crack names.
That's good.
This one's guaranteed to get
Yeah,
you evicted, and you're gonna
Yeah.
rearrange 6 times.
Yeah.
Dude, rearranging. We had neighbors upstairs when we lived in Denver who were for sure crackheads.
This just you would be like, we had neighbors upstairs. They were always moving shit around.
Yeah,
they were smoking that
They
shit.
were for sure.
I went to their house one time. They had a full car transmission in the living room.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
That
on
puts me
uppers.
taking
They
shit
had
apart.
7 cats. Dude, why do crackheads collect dogs too? Have you seen these?
No.
I
Do
watched
they
a
do
video.
that?
I watched a video of a guy who was a huge crackhead who had like over 100 dogs in his basement. That he was like,
Probably to sell.
Yeah,
Or-
pimp to prostitute, crackhead his dog. It's the
Yeah,
same.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
this is how
yeah.
I make my money.
"This is how I make my money. I steal dogs."
I'm
and I
more
sell them
likely
on
to
the-"
give you a couple bucks because I want to feed the dog. I don't.
Listen,
give
I
a
don't
fuck
have any
about
money.
you.
I will suck your dick for this crack, or I got a Doberman.
Yeah.
Whatever you're into.
Listen, how many Dobermans for 1 ounce?
Yeah.
What is the increment in which you buy crack? Grams.
Really small amounts.
Grams. You could do.
You can just buy like literal like $10 rocks.
Yeah, 0.1.
Yeah.
Wild.
It's very small amounts.
Because all he has to do is break it off and weigh it, and then
Yeah.
there's your amount. It's $10.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I never did crack. There's a part of me that wished I had.
I had a roommate that sold it.
Really?
Yeah, I had a roommate that sold it, and I touched it one time.
I-
and it, like,
yeah.
went in my skin, and I was
I've
like,
been
oh, wow.
around
Yeah.
crack,
don't touch that shit with your
but
hands.
yeah, I've been around it. Never. Done
I've heard it tastes very good.
I heard it
Oh.
tastes sweet, right? Is that what you heard?
It smells good too.
It smells very
It
specific.
does smell good.
I knew a
Yeah.
guy that was super rich. His parents owned like a beer distribution company, and we went to his house, and he was super nice, swanky, like Grand Theft Auto apartment. Grand Theft Auto Online apartment, but it's like a 50-year-old crackhead. Just like, what's
Yeah.
up, dudes? Like, it was the chillest crackhead I've
Yeah.
ever. Yeah, that's.
Well, I mean, if you have the money to support your habit, crack's probably fine.
yeah.
The,
I just think of that. I just
the
think of the.
crackhead, the whole like crackhead idea you see from like bridge trolls. But
Yeah.
if you have enough money to where you can just be a crackhead,
Do whatever you want.
yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. I mean,
The
probably
crackhead
to a
lifestyle really falls
degree.
apart when your finances go low.
I mean, if you have a never-ending,
Which is why
amount
we're
of-
raising money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a never-ending bomb mic, if you have a
Hit him in there, dude. Get the EOD on,
if
dude.
you have a
me, I'm gonna fart.
never-ending amount of money, then yeah, to a degree, you can be a drug addict to know that's
Craig, extra minute for the
crazy.
fart. Extra minute for the fart.
Crazy.
A
He
minute,
just ripped the
a
craziest
minute and
fart.
30 for the
Yeah.
fucking fart, dude.
I
You're
saved it
timed
when I was
out.
muted.
Yeah,
I was
that
hitting my
was
vape
nuts.
too, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Like, I could
that
have
got
just.
in his mouth, dude.
Yeah,
Come on now.
he just inhaled that. That's nuts. How would you do that to our guest?
God, that's a hate crime, dude.
I do.
Bomb Mike me. All right, I'm going.
I
I'm
do
going
wonder
full
if
bomb
at some point I think crack would still get to you, even if you had an endless supply.
I just picture a guy being like, "How much crack can I get for this Lambo?"
yeah, yeah.
Like, just rich guys trading in their shit. I have a full PS5 VR setup. How much
Yeah.
for that? Just that-
Eventually, I think you would probably just go crazy.
Mhm.
I think it would just be this part that gets lost, you know?
I think of the Wolf of Wall Street where fucking Jonah Hill's like, "Smoke this crack with me, bro,"
Yeah.
and you're that rich and you're just acting like a fiend. That's
Yeah.
funny as fuck to
Yeah,
me,
dude.
dude. These guys are wearing like $1,000 suits and they're smoking crack on Wall Street, dude. Wow, you guys take
think-
this seriously.
I
All right,
think-
30's up.
30 is up.
I think
yeah, dude, it's
smoking
real.
crack on Wall Street, I think that would be really helpful, though.
You need to.
Well, they all do coke.
Sharp between the
Yeah.
ears type
Yeah,
shit.
that's why I take pre-workout and edit clips. I'm like, I'm done. I get 10 done in fucking 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Fucking
you are a
locked
little.
in. I think I'm fully
crackhead.
addicted to it at this point.
What do you
I
guys
mean,
take?
when was the last time you didn't take it?
It's been months.
Yeah, that's every single
fucked up,
day.
dude.
Yeah, that's.
I think taking pre-workout
problem.
not to work out
Well, I do
is
work
a
out.
problem.
Yeah, but
It's more of a justifying the means.
yeah, I was about to say. I think there are days that you don't even really need to work out or want to work out, but you take pre-workout, which lasts like 4 hours.
Yeah.
And you work out for like 35 minutes.
I'll go to the gym and like burn out real quick because I have no energy because I don't eat anything and I'm also twacked out.
Yeah.
So I go and like go crazy for like 40 minutes and I come home and I'm like, all right, time to
Might
talk
be a
about
problem, man.
time to talk about the algorithm.
Yeah. Time to approach Matt in the living room and talk about the algorithm.
Time to talk about the plans.
Yeah, getting cornered by.
Do you ever take
Caffeine.
pre-workout? Do you smoke or drink?
So yeah, I was gonna ask you guys like, what are you putting in your bodies like to stay optimum comedian? Like pre-workout is something that I've recently picked up. Yo, my skin gets hella itchy.
It's crazy.
I get so itchy. I take Alpha Brain Instance, and then at night I do edibles to go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah, so and then caffeine, I'll do like a C4 or a fucking Ghost Energy, dude.
That's a lot. See, I stopped doing energy drinks. I do coffee, and I'm
It's
like,
too
I'm on
see.
nicotine.
I like coffee too, but it's like too inconsistent. Like I'm either like wired or it's like I need the definite amount. I need
Yeah, I
like a
get that.
lab amount of. All right, I have 200 milligrams of caffeine in me. That'll last all day.
I also have ginseng and taurine flowing
Yeah.
through me,
Yeah,
which those are your people's roots and
they're
stuff.
good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't know.
like
That's
those.
crazy to like be the first Asian dude and be like, "Yo, eat this."
Yeah, Yo, this is gonna make you jacked, bro.
Yeah, dude. How many bags of rice can I get for one of those roots?
I had a phase where I got a free trial of Alpha Brand and I was taking that, but I don't know the whole neurotropic thing. There's not enough evidence for me, like in my own experience, to be like I recalled words better this day than I did this day, and like all that kind of stuff.
I feel
like
like everybody
Adderall.
pushing that shit is stupid.
It's like Adderall for me.
Anyone who's like nootropics is the like any like podcaster that's pushing that. I'm like, I don't think this guy's that smart. I don't know if I want to take.
Doesn't like Lex Friedman do it?
Lex Friedman and Andrew Huberman, who's like a neuroscientist.
I don't
the
know who any of those
L-theanine.
guys are.
Oh, they're like genius, like actual.
Yeah,
Like,
they
they
are.
should- they
They're very,
definitely
very smart people.
We shouldn't have a podcast. They should.
Yeah,
Like,
they're great, but it is a thing where it's just like the thing is like when I used to be on like my ADHD meds and I would take like a little too much of them, I could feel like I'm like, oh, and I'm physically doing stuff that I know I wouldn't have done because I'm like jacked up, or like nicotine. When I do it, I can feel the effect it's having on me. I don't want to do nicotine anymore, but that's neither here nor there. But like when I take an Alpha Brain, there's no physical feeling of it. So it's all at that point a thing where I go, is it even really? It's like taking
Placebo.
vitamins. It's like,
Yeah.
am I healthier? I don't know. I don't feel it.
It's fucking night and day with me, dude. My ADHD is so fucking bad. I'll like forget tags and shit. If I have like a empty stomach, Alpha Brain, a little bit of caffeine earlier that day, and if I had a Zyn like an hour before, there's so many prerequisites for me to be locked into.
Yeah, I was
stand-up.
about to say.
There's so many pieces that I was like, I fucking need all this stuff, but I figured it out like slowly, cause like I quit drinking, dude. I used to just go up there like drunk as fuck, like 2 or 3 Jack and Cokes deep, and then I'll go up there with like a White Claw, and then I'd had like a Mountain Dew or something for caffeine. Dude, I was just throwing mad shit in there, and then I'd just go up there like a madman and riff.
Yeah.
I was about to say, can I introduce you to alcohol?
I did that for fucking 8 years. Yeah, I was drinking like crazy, dude. I was drinking, so I quit. So I'm like, all right, now I got to find a way to get those riffing capabilities out without being drunk. Yeah, so it's I figured it out. It's just caffeine and like some nicotine and an empty stomach, and I'll be fine.
What if you like just like try like
God, I'm sluggish.
like don't do those things?
Sluggish. It's like
See,
it's
'cause
like I'm just waking up every time.
Because that's like one of the things I'm like actually kind of like grateful for is like I haven't used drugs the whole time I've been or drank the whole time I've been doing comedy. So I've been on stage like tired. I've been on stage after just having an energy drink. I've been like I've been on it with Alpha Brand not, and eventually I just learned to be like it's gonna go however it's gonna go.
Yeah, you're gonna get that. Yeah, and I'm that way too. It's like my preferred is to be like up on all that stuff. But I can go up sleepy. I can go up tired. I can go up bored. I can do it. But you're going to get that version of me. You know what I mean?
Have you ever been on stage with pre-workout still in your system?
Yes.
Like a good amount?
Yes.
I prefer
Really?
drinking if I'm going to do anything like that.
I do like this is a new thing for Josh just in the last like year or so where he'll have a couple before he goes
It's
up.
only when it's only when we're doing like bigger shows and drinks are free, where I'm like, oh, there's 350 people here. I'm gonna roll the dice.
Yeah.
I go.
It is funny, like,
because I
for
get
a
way
show-
too loose.
For like a show on like a Sunday for like 20 people, he'll be like, I'm not gonna drink. And then it's like there's a lot riding on this. Let's see if 3 drinks is too many.
Yeah. I like when when we did Fort Worth, I was hammered.
You had a great set too.
Yeah. Well, that's then I go.
Dude.
That's the key.
I think it's just I'm just gonna drink forever. Like
Yeah.
I don't, dude. It solves all of my problems. I know it's not.
Do a smash cut to 10 years from now.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. But like the anxiety, the social anxiety, like the fear of like, what if I forget tags, or what if like that riff bone isn't there? Like all of that goes away as soon as I get a couple in there. I'm like, I'm ready to go up. I'm feeling it.
I love it. Solves all of my problems.
It
It's
does.
So funny.
I mean, you've known me for a while.
Yeah.
Any sort of like issue that I have of like not being personable, not being likable, being a dickhead. That's all gone.
That's the exact opposite when I'm drunk.
It's
I get that way when I'm drunk.
I like that you're like all the things where people don't like me. It's all because I'm I'm myself with nothing else going on.
Yeah. No, me sober's not fun.
Jeff lives in black and white until a hit of liquor, and then
Yeah.
the colors start flowing out.
It's like Sin
It's like
City.
Pleasantville.
Do you remember Sin City?
Yeah,
That
he
dog
lives in
shit
Yeah.
movie with Bruce Willis when he's trying to solve a case. It's like supposed to be like a
Yeah.
crime noir meets superhero movie.
I am basically Jessica
dog
Alba.
shit, dude.
Really, you shitting on Sin City right
Dude,
now, dog?
so bad.
No,
you're
the first one's good.
crazy.
The
Sin
first
City's
one's good.
incredible.
Sin City's
You're-
dog shit,
you're-
dude. You're just remembering it because you were in middle school and you were like, this is sick.
I think you're thinking
yeah.
of Dark.
That's exactly. I had the DVD box set. I got it for
Yeah.
Christmas.
It
I was
did
like,
come
this
out
is
in
so
2005,
fucking sick.
so.
This is so
Yeah,
sick.
dude.
I gotta revisit Sin City now.
Have you guys ever seen all the shit that? So this is the thing that I didn't realize. Jack O'Sullivan put me onto this. Did you guys know that Bruce Willis made like fucking 10 movies last year?
Yeah,
They
well,
make these movies
they
that
have
are like
his
huge.
likeness, but
So what they do is there's these movies. I guess a lot of Hollywood does this for like tax purposes. They'll take all of the money that they would get taxed on and just fund like dog shit movies, and then they never advertise them, and they have all these. Dude, there's like 10 movies that he
Yeah.
did last year that
If
then
it-
never got put out.
If
on,
a
like,
movie
mainstream.
operates at a loss, you can like chalk it up to like tax shit.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's like movies where look at all
Detective Night.
these movies, dude. He
But
did-
the thing about Bruce Willis is since
Wire
2022, he's been like he can't
Nonverbal.
talk.
He has, like, a
He's
brain
yeah,
nonverbal.
it's so
nonverbal.
sad,
yeah.
So it's
So
not
sad.
actually even him, I don't think. I think they're using his likeness in them and like doing. I want to say it's like AI.
I was gonna say, is AI okay?
Can you
at that
click one
point?
of these and see if there's a see if there's a trailer
Yeah, let's look at
for it?
Assassin.
Yeah,
Dude.
He
yeah.
doesn't have to
Dude.
say anything in that one, dude. He just all he has to do is look at you.
Dude,
That looks good.
I'm into that.
sold on this.
that's
Now,
the guy
but
who plays. That's the guy who plays.
With my pussy.
He's Dracula in Blade Trinity.
What I need to know though is
I love
that
retarded
Bruce, is that
movies.
Bruce Willis actually acting? I want to say it's like AI,
I don't think it's AI.
but he's like fucking brain dead.
Yeah, but at what level of brain function are you just AI?
Whoa, dude.
Whoa, cut his mic.
Hanging out the voice.
yeah,
Nah,
no,
dude, that
dude.
was introspective. Fuck you
Everybody
guys.
ducking.
It's his final. It's his last movie that he's done before he retired to aphasia. I loved her on American Idol.
Aphasia?
Aphasia ruled. Yeah.
I was worried that might bomb, but that got Jeff pretty good.
I don't get it.
Fantasia won American Idol. She's a black R&B singer. I just thought it was a funny.
Deep cut then, yeah.
I mean, it's not that. Yeah, that's Fantasia. She's got a real raspy voice. She's got a raspy black lady voice. It's great. Big mouth. Holy shit. Look at that picture on the right. Let's get
pull
off
that
of this.
picture.
Let's get off of that.
Fantasia, you got a big ass mouth, girl.
Oh, yeah, what's that mouth do?
It's for all that singing, baby. Dude, there's a black lady, a homeless lady in a wheelchair here downtown. You were with me that day.
Yo,
I
when you
pushed
had
her.
to push her?
She just kept nice black ladying me and be like, baby, I got to go another block. And I pushed her so far. I pushed her from like here down to 6th, like 4 blocks that way. And she tried to ask me the other day. Cam gave her money while we were walking to Creek. Cam gave her $5. I was like, man, must be nice. And then she was like,
To have
"Y'all-
$5. It must be nice to have $5.
To have $5 that you're willing to give to a homeless person. Anyways, yeah, it was a joke. I'll do them. And then she was like, I need to go somewhere. And I was like, I'm not falling for this again. I just kept walking. Because I was like a couple paces behind him. She was like, I gotta go right over there. And I just can't. It's the same lady every time.
In a different universe, you're still pushing her, but you guys are in San Marcos now.
Yeah,
She's gotten you all the
yeah.
way to San
She's
Antonio.
like, baby, I promise.
We just got to go to El Paso, baby.
yeah.
Come on.
I'm always afraid. This is a fear that I have when it comes to homeless people and just interacting with them. I'm afraid they're gonna do needle in the sleeve, stab me, and give me AIDS.
Is that okay? So on
Very real thing.
That's why I only
On a
talk
level
to the
of 1 to
shirtless
10.
hot ones.
I
10
know it's,
being like
I
a
know
really,
it's improbable. I think there's a likelihood that it happens. 6. I would say I'm 6 out of 10
Really?
convinced that if I interact with a homeless person, I get AIDS.
God, I had a homeless guy ask me for a ride, and I was like, I don't know. I had like this disposal, like, oh, I'm gonna be yes. I'm just gonna say yes. The yes man shit, like that Jim Carrey movie. I'll help people. I'm gonna help people when the machine's like, you should help this homeless guy. I'm like, all right, I'll do it, whatever. But then I was like, you can get in the bed of my truck and I'll take you to the block. First it started with, can you take me to the end of could you take me to the light? I'm
Well,
like,
that's how it goes, dude. I've
Yeah.
given enough drug addicts car rides, and not homeless ones, like ones that I like did drugs with.
Yeah.
And it always starts with, I know you just bought these drugs for me. Can you run me to the gas station real quick? And 3 hours later, you're in a different city with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you just can't say no because next time you need drugs from them or whatever. That's a classic fucking grifter move.
Yeah. And it turned
The
into
fucking AIDS thing is crazy though.
Well, I want to. What happened with the?
Well, I loaded him up. I'm like, all right, get in there. And he goes, no, I'm going to ride in there with you. And I was like, that wasn't the fucking deal, asshole. I'm not putting it because
And
you
you
know
moved
why?
him out
This
of
guy's
there?
going to stab me with the AIDS needle.
Right, that's what I'm saying, dude.
I was
They
like,
have-
dude, you're not going
They
to get
keep
in the
AIDS
inside of my
needles
car.
on them. That's how they get you.
That's
the smell.
That's the hole in the logic that like the planning.
That's what I thought your logic was. I didn't think you were worried about AIDS needles. I thought you were just like, he's
I don't
gonna
want this guy
stink.
inside
Yeah,
with me.
he's
He's
gonna
gonna
smell.
stink. He might have something sharp on him. I don't want whatever he's got. It's like a like a diseased animal. I'm like, you know.
Yeah, I get. I'm
they
like,
are like
I'm
animals.
always. There was a while when I first started driving that rumor about AIDS needles and gas pumps. When you'd grab the gas pump and there'd be an AIDS
Yeah.
noodle. That stuck with
An AIDS
me.
noodle?
The AIDS noodle. The AIDS noodle.
That's
You
what
go
they
to
call
a
soft-
noodle shop. They all have
that's
That's
SARS
just
in it.
Magic
Yeah.
Johnson's dick when it's soft. An AIDS noodle?
An AIDS noodle's a gay guy's
Yeah.
dick, you said?
Well, that it just the amount of planning and like just evil that would have to go into trying
Oh, a
to give somebody
schizophrenic man who's
AIDS.
on the streets fine, dude. They're crazy.
I
I've had
just
dudes get in my face out here being like, they're coming for me, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do.
I don't know. I'm not saying the likelihood is 0, but I'm saying on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 1.5 at most. That's
still
happen.
a chance though. That's not odds I'm willing to take on that.
Yeah, that's true. I guess.
I do walk faster. Like right when I pass like Casino El Camino to the bridge, I always like, and then get
Turbo
a little
mode.
Yeah, because it's darker in that area.
Yeah.
And then they're just that's always.
No, I mean, yeah, you should be mindful of your safety. The AIDS needle thing is a bit much, but I mean, it's better. It's one of those fears. Better to have it than not have it.
And then you end up poked with an AIDS needle.
Yeah, and then you end up getting poked with an AIDS needle, and you go, if only I'd been more careful and worn my gloves today.
Yeah, if only I wasn't so helping and caring of other people that you know.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
Keep AIDS
I
needles
just
on
wanted
me.
to give him $2, and now I have AIDS.
I got heckled by the black Israelites on 6. I can't walk down 6th Street.
They're my
favorite. Dude, I was walking.
Oh, you're target number 1.
I'm target number 1. I'm walking. The black Israelites were on the street, and they were talking about like the demise of the country and how like the election's coming up, and we need to do something about everything. And I'm walking, and I'm like just not looking. I'm trying to get to this place I have to be, and I'm just looking down. And I'm walking, and then he goes, "Harry Potter looking motherfucker, you ain't walking away, Ron Weasley. Who the fuck are you voting for?" And I just kept walking. He goes, "That smells like Trump." And I was getting, and then everybody started booing. I was like, "What is this?"
Everybody,
dude?
meaning all the other black Israelites?
Yeah, all the other black
that's fair.
Israelites. And
Now,
I'm
if
like,
they got other people on the street to boo you, that would be
it
crazy.
was Ron Weasley. I was like, "This is crazy."
Calling you Ron Weasley's hilarious. Though.
Yeah. Well, what am I gonna do? No, I'm actually very.
I walked by them
Actually,
a
I'm
couple
not
weeks
voting at
ago
all.
with Jimmy
Moynihan.
We walked past them, and they were yelling at other black dudes for fucking white women.
Yeah.
They're like, "Stop fucking with these dogs."
Yeah. They do. They like to say that, man, white girls fuck dogs, and we've known this for hundreds of years. It's like, what the hell? Yet y'all still dip yo mandingo in the pool of caucasity. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
It's just very funny to see because they were just non-Israelite black dudes, and they were just like, "I bet he fucks dogs. I bet he fucks these dog white bitches." And I'm just like,
that is like
so crazy.
That's like they found a way to offend with like the inverse of the N-word is just dog fucker.
yeah.
Cracker doesn't work. Honky
I don't
doesn't
know
work,
what their
dog
official
fuck.
stance is. What the black Israelites are all for. I know, obviously, some of it's in
Being
the
mean
name,
to me.
but I don't.
They're anti-Semitic blacks, so they're black supremacists. They believe that they were the true children of Israel, and they were the slaves that built the pyramids, and that's why it was.
they never dropped the slave thing.
We were kings, but we also built the pyramids.
So not black Hebrew Israelites, not to be confused with African American Jews, didn't know that was even a thing.
Lenny Kravitz.
Okay, yeah, that's
Not to be
good point.
confused
Yeah.
with beta
Israelis.
Israelis.
That's so funny.
You fucking beta
Beta
Israeli.
Israeli, you ain't even real.
Is that
You're
just a
fucking
regular
yarmulke slipping
Not
off,
to be
dude.
confused with B'nai Israel. Oh my God. Wait, they're just Beta Israel is just Ethiopian Jews. Okay.
Oh. I just like to picture like a Jewish
will
guy at the
you go
gym.
back?
Yeah.
It's so heavy. Oh, it's so heavy. Could you take some of the weights off?
I didn't waste this pre-workout for nothing.
I didn't take bucked up. Come over here and watch.
Malachi, pick those fucking weights up. Ezekiel, quit fucking around. We're getting jacked. Beta Israelis, bro. I'm keeping that. That's funny as hell, dude.
Dude, do you know what I want to explore with you because we were in the DMs a little bit of because you posted the thing on Action Bronson. The Action Bronson is what is the combination? It's
Action Bronson. It's like a Mad Libs. All his raps are Mad Libs. So it's like food, car, and a location and a woman. A race of a woman.
Race of a woman, foreign car,
and then
exotic
5-star
food.
meal. Yeah, Michelin level food.
Michelin level food. Yeah. It's like what was it? It was.
I'm dressed down to the nines like Don Draper's. Puerto Rican bitch shaking her ass while I'm eating capers. It's fucking. It's like always like it's some simple shit. It's and then we made him gay. We made gay Action Bronson.
Gay Action Bronson.
I'm in the backseat of an M3 Beamer, and my hands gripped around a white man's wiener. I just wanna. I give my man's asshole a Michelin 5 stars, making me feel like a little fruity gay porn star. Fucking shit like that is very simple.
That
It's
really is gay action Bronson.
Gay action, bro.
did it on-
So funny, dude.
check out Radio Ridley Radio for more. We just make anything over there.
Any-
Gay
It
Action
is
Bronson
funny
was
though
one
because
of our
Action
creations.
Bronson had a moment where everybody's like, he's great, and then there's also a Twitter of people who post.
That's where it's
Yeah.
inspired from.
Yeah.
I read
Accidental
that Twitter.
Bronsons.
yeah,
Accidental Bronson.
and now it's just like when you realize it's like it's not creative. It's just literally it's almost like AI generated
Yeah.
randomness.
Here we go. My feet look like Rocky at the end of every Rocky.
I'm with an Asian bitch. We eating sake. We drinking sake.
I made the Jehovah's Witness watch me do backflips. I'm on my Tony Hawk shit, eating a hot dog while I'm doing the kickflip. It's very easy. Hair silky like tofu, ass firm like another kind of tofu. I like
so
I like this
good.
one. I like this one. She's doing tricks on it. She pulled a quarter out from behind my balls. I need a magical bitch.
The one that never calls.
It's very easy. Jerking off to completion in a single fluid motion like a samurai unsheathing his sword. What the fuck?
These are just like hyperboles.
Yeah, this is- yeah.
That one
That's
felt
just
like
a
a haiku.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, I do. Dude, have you ever watched the show Fuck That's Delicious with him
that
though?
shit rules. We watched
That's
it.
Dude,
like,
he's the
that's
man.
gotta be the greatest. Like that's gotta be
Oh, I figured it out.
the coolest. Like yeah, I've figured out how to be
A
like
cool fat guy.
Like he literally
Yeah.
all he does is have a camera crew follow him to eat amazing food while he's on tour.
Yeah, it's like inverted Guy Fieri.
Yeah,
It's meta Guy Fieri. Because
It's
Guy
like
Fieri
Guy
is
Fieri that black people can watch and
Guy
enjoy.
Fieri is just Action Bronson from 2001.
Yeah,
Action
Yeah.
Bronson is the modern Guy Fieri.
That's
Yeah.
a
He
great
gets no
point.
hate.
Actually,
He gets no hate.
I'm in
That's-
the back
It
of
is
a
crazy that
Maserati.
food shows got to a point where we don't even watch people cook anymore. It's just we watch people eat. And that's
Yeah.
like the
Dopamine.
entertainment of it.
Dopamine hit.
Mukbangs or whatever they're called.
Dude, mukbangs.
when you
are
just watch like a
crazy.
fucking fat dude like
Oh,
house
I like
75
the
burgers.
Asian ladies who like suck an octopus.
A live octopus. I
Yeah.
watched a video earlier of a lady who was like about to do a mukbang in a restaurant, and everything was alive, and it was like some sort of crustacean like clawed onto her hand. She was like, and couldn't get it off, and people had to come over and help. And I was like, yeah, those should be dead before you eat them. What the fuck?
Mhm.
Obviously.
It's always like some fat Korean guy on Twitch, and he has like the cheese tower. It's like the
Yeah.
melted cheese, like the fondue tower. I watched him like he went to go dip it in there, and I guess it just started spinning the fondue everywhere. He's like getting slapped in the face on
It's
camera.
a really, really crazy trend that I don't understand why somebody
Korean.
enjoys watching that.
That's
do
Korean shit.
Do you guys like it though? Like,
No.
Not
is
really.
there anything about like the ASMR mukbang thing where you can hear them like?
No.
That
Like,
actually makes it does the opposite. It does
it
inverse
grosses
for me.
me
It makes
out.
me disgusted.
Yeah, you're gorging.
I'm pretty over the dude eating food in his car and being like, I'm doing a review. It's like, no, you're just. I do that all the time because I'm depressed.
What's
Yeah.
going
Like,
on,
just-
guys? We got the Popeyes chicken sandwich. It's just like,
yeah.
all right, dude.
There's enough. There's
You know
enough,
the
like,
rules.
sad
One
guys.
yeah, everybody knows the rules.
Everybody, what do we know the rules?
What are we
One bite.
gonna swallow this whole
Then you-
fucking thing whole?
We don't need any more dudes in
What do we-
cars. Just like eat like.
KFC released their new sandwich today.
If I
we don't
see
need
if
this
I see
anymore.
anybody eat canes in their car and dip the canes into a literal like big gulp cup full of sauce, yes, right.
I'm over it.
It fucking infuriates me. Nobody ever needed that much cane sauce ever, not once.
I want to do it because I want to have it and just say that I did it, but like, how do I?
Can I have one large cane sauce in the styrofoam cup?
Can I have a
please?
32-ounce cane sauce,
Disgusting,
please?
brother.
Ew.
What
so
are you doing?
So I can submerge the entire chicken
I
finger
know this is
in
a
it
weird
at
order, but
once.
I'm an influencer.
Yeah.
Shut the
When are we
fuck
gonna
up.
get fucking like tons of views for this? When are we gonna go right on my channel?
I have quite a following.
As
Oh,
if
I-
Cane's needs that, by the
Oh,
way.
I can't have a 32 ounce of cane sauce? Check my TikTok and try again.
We only got 1,500 followers, so
They all are somewhat mentally challenged.
if you
as
think
well.
that you're gonna fucking get away
Yeah,
with not
yeah,
giving me
the-
the
yeah,
sauce,
the-
you
I
gotta
can
know
think of
things
three
before they come in.
three I sit and
Luke
eat food in
Foods.
my car guys that are all
You know what we need more of?
somewhat autistic.
We need more Mr. Beast, just like
No.
creating like this weird dystopia
I
of.
started watching that documentary.
Have you
sent me.
seen
Have
this
you
shit
seen
about
any
him?
of it?
No, I
How
heard
he's
that
like-
one of his homies was like a trans, and then that trans was touching kids.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
talk
happening.
about the worst PR that you can have.
Yeah,
for-
seriously.
For Mr. Beast and the trans community, all the right wing conspiracy
Yeah,
theory
that's
guys were like,
exactly.
"See, I told you,
Yeah, that's
dude.
exactly what it is.
I told you, man.
Well,
They,
we've
be
been
they
saying-
be fucking kids, dude."
For fucking years, not years, months. I've been on this kick about how Mr. Beast is his videos are just fucking weird. I've been talking about it for the past couple of months,
Yeah,
and
he
because it's
has.
like if you watch it, it's like they did this one where they put a people age 1 to 100 in like a domain, and
Age
then like
one.
what?
Babies?
He put a baby all the way to a person who was 100 years old, and then the challenge is like, we keep them locked up in a fluorescent lit building, and the fucking first person to leave gets eliminated, and the last person wins $500,000.
The baby should
And
win.
There's 100 and fucking.
can't walk.
There's a guy who's 100 years old. He's got 10 days left to live, and you're putting him in a fluorescent lit building, and if he leaves, he's on camera being like, like it was just nuts.
They
And then-
moved my
And
wife
then
to
they go, hey,
hospice.
turns out this guy's actually not the best person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking abusing everybody.
Nobody
for
who has
views.
an empire is a good person.
No.
Well, they're doing this thing where it's like everything is specifically targeted towards children. There's all these fake lotteries. There's all this bullshit.
He's getting
that
them addicted to
they've done.
gambling.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
And it's
'cause,
like
I watched
literally-
a TikTok that said Mr. Beast was the Antichrist, and then it broke it down. And in the Bible, it says from the TikTok that I watched, he said in the Bible, the Antichrist will come in the form of a tiger and a bear. And then if you look at Mr. Beast's logo, it's like a saber-toothed tiger bear combo.
Whoa.
It's like a hybrid between.
And they
those
also directly
Yeah.
refer to the Antichrist as the Beast.
as the Beast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he'll be known around the world
Whoa.
in every language. All of Mr. Beast's videos, they remix them and
Yeah.
dub them with the language so that, well, I was making all these videos for America, and then I realized I can just translate them and then double my money on those videos to the translated versions, which
Yeah.
is genius, but it also goes in tandem with the Antichrist
It
theory.
also, well, dude. It also in
Whoa.
the Bible, it also says that you're gonna the Beast will also sell dog shit chocolate and act like it's great. That
Fuck.
they're
Yeah,
like,
the
this
Mr.
is the best.
and
that part.
then Lucifer will sell Feastables at your local 7-Eleven, and you're like reading the Bible like,
What the
did
fuck
I
is
just
this
read
mean?
an ad in the Bible?
You'll also have a friend
2
who
for
fucks
1 if you
kids.
signed up for the 7-Eleven rewards system.
Yeah, we're getting into the late stage Mr. Beast content where it's like I grouped 100 people ages 1 to 100, and they're all fighting to the death because we want to find out what is the optimum age
to fight. Yeah.
what's the optimum?
Well,
We had
fighting
Chris
age?
get sucked off by people age 1
That's-
to 100.
Yeah. That's the thing.
We
dude.
let who?
Chris, the guy that's the Hey guys, we got my male to female friend to fuck ages 1 to 15, and we're gonna find
Yeah.
out.
We're going to find out which one makes him not the quickest.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out which one cannot tell their parents about any of this.
Yeah.
The question is,
Turns out the one's too young to
question
talk.
is, will he actually ever have a downfall, or is he so big that he'll never
be
be
fine.
able to
Unless-
actually?
Somebody will. I feel like Mr. Beast is gonna die via assassination on YouTube or some shit.
That would be crazy.
like a meet and greet.
Did you
Selena
meet? Did you
situation.
meet him?
Oh
at
yeah,
the
yeah,
Kill
yeah. I
Tony
met him
thing?
at Kill
Me too.
Tony. They brought like $30,000 in silver suitcases, and they only handed out one $10,000 briefcase. And I was working backstage. I was like, bro, I'm about to fuck this
Take
Kill
one of
Tony
these.
shit.
Yeah.
Fuck all this Kill Tony shit. There's 20 bands right there. Like the Jail Me came out.
Yeah.
Come on, brother, just take the motherfucking 20
Four
right.
brothers ain't that bad. I can watch
Yeah,
it.
I can watch it. I think I can watch Four Brothers.
Four
3
Brothers
more
day in and
times.
day out.
Get these
For 20
suitcases.
bands?
Yeah, 20
Shit.
bands.
What are you
I'm
in
like,
for? Feastables.
Yo, I could hit Jimmy in the head right now.
Yeah.
He ain't even looking. Not even. It was just they were just there. He went up with
He's a
one, and they just left me with the suitcases, and I was just like,
All things considered, 10 grand's not really that much for him to
No.
give away.
I'm literally
dude.
about to throw
It's
my
one of-
life
He's
away
a
over.
quadrillionaire.
It's one of those things where it's like it's a nice thing to do, but it's like you're worth like so much. It's crazy.
Well, that's because now he's at a point where everything becomes like the exponential growth that has happened. It doesn't seem noteworthy. Like a
Yeah.
guy who's worth $1 billion giving out $10,000 doesn't seem crazy because it's like you're worth $1 billion, dude.
Yeah.
But then it's like, but it's still a lot. I mean, $10,000 would change my life. I'd let that fucking dude fuck my butt for $10,000.
That's a
But I'm too old for
a
him to
pretty-
want.
But
to.
then he does $15K worth of damage to your butt. So
Yeah,
you're
that's
like,
true.
Now you're
Oh,
5
man.
feet
Yeah,
in
and
the
then I get
hole.
taxed on
But-
it.
You get taxed
I get
on the butt
taxed, I
fuck?
get my ass fucked.
Yeah, and then you have to sit down every time you pee because your butthole is so fucked up that every time you go pee, you poop a little.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
that
and
guy.
now you also owe the IRS.
And now I end up homeless with an AIDS needle, dude. I have to run around trying to
Incredible.
get people. If I had AIDS, I'd give it to other people.
See, this is why you have that fear, is because you're a psycho. You're
I'd
an
be like,
evil
you have it too
psycho.
now, motherfucker. Would you guys do that? No, I wouldn't actually.
No, of course we wouldn't do that.
Like a water gun full of AIDS blood.
Yeah,
Would
what
you
the
guys would you guys transfer AIDS or what would you do with your AIDS?
Yeah,
if you had AIDS?
What do you
like-
guys say?
I just felt like I needed
hey
to have
guys,
something to say.
yeah, I'm doing an AIDS giveaway later today. You guys-
Mr. Beast, AIDS
Beast.
giveaway.
I gave
Age
10,000
1 through
people.
100.
Yeah. I
Who can
scored.
survive the longest?
Yeah.
Whose immune system gets compromised the quickest?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? one lucky ticket winner. They do that. They give out tickets to the Wonka factory. They have like a chocolate factory you can win tickets to if you enter the Mr. Beast giveaway.
Which is actually really funny because the whole movie Willy Wonka is like a dystopian. Like the thing that happens, it's all like it's very dark.
They kill the kids off one by one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You
And
could do an inverted, like you could do like a dark version of Wonka where it's like, oh yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
We fed him.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is. No,
Oops.
I mean the original
Oompa,
one is that.
Oompa,
Like the
Oompa
new
tree,
one, I feel like at the end, all the kids like the one who gets turned into a blueberry like rolls out. So you're like, oh, she's alive, or whatever. In the original one, all those kids just die.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what they should do. Eat the wealthy.
They become Loompa food, dude.
Yeah.
They feed them to the
Oompas,
Oompas.
dude. They oomp them to the Oompas. Get sacrificed to the Loompas, dude. Tough look. But somebody's got to do it.
I had
Ridley.
fun with you guys, man.
Thank you
dude,
for
thanks
coming,
for coming
man.
through.
Sure.
Plug.
It
What do
was
you
a
got?
fun
We got Ridley Radio.
Yeah, go watch my show, Radio Ridley Radio. I just riff for an hour, and then I got a Patreon too, which we got 5 patrons already.
Let's
Damn,
go.
on the come up, dude. Let's go.
We're doing good.
What's your Instagram? How they can find you?
Chinky Sweat. Follow me at Chinky Sweat. Check me out at Michael Ridley on YouTube and watch Radio Ridley Radio. We riff for a fucking hour straight. It's a good hangs, and then we got the Patreon where there's another hour of that same riffing. So
Let's
I'm
go.
a very tired person.
And remember, we also have over 750 episodes on our Patreon, patreon.com/probablywrong. So go over there and subscribe as well. Thank you guys so much for
Thank you,
listening.
guys.